Galileo was the first person to state that if there is no external force, the body will continue to be in its state of rest or in motion. And this Galileo's work and its theories is studied by the Sir Isaac Newton, and he has formulated three laws of motion. The first law of motion is just the extension of law of inertia stated by Galileo. What is the Newton's first law of motion? It is similar to the law of inertia stated by Galileo. Every body in its state of rest or of uniform motion will continue in its state of rest or of uniform motion in a straight line, unless, if not, it is compelled by some external force to change its state. So if there is a body, it is at the rest, it will be continue to be at the rest. And if there is a moving body and it is not compelled or applied by external force, it will to be continue to be moved with the same velocity in a straight line. This is the simplest meaning of Newton's first law of motion. You can imagine a carom board, and you might have used the striker there. If you push the striker, it will move in a straight line. It will collide with the bottom of the corner of the edge of the carom board, and it will come back. But imagine that if you are striking this with a carom board of infinite area and having zero friction, that means now you are imagining the same carom board with zero friction surface and you are striking it. So according to Newton's first law, it will continue to move in a straight line and it will not stop. This is the actual meaning of Newton's first law of motion. But if there is some little friction or air resistance, it will come to the rest. But in ideal case, if there is no external force, the striker will continue to be moved in a straight line. Newton's first law of motion can be stated in alternative ways also. There are different ways in which the Newton's first law can be stated. One of the ways, if the net external force on the body is zero, so no external force, there is zero external force on the body, its acceleration is zero. Acceleration will be zero means that initial velocity will be equal to final velocity. So body will move with the constant velocity if there is no external force on the body. And acceleration, that means, can be non-zero, means there is some acceleration, the velocity will go on increasing or decreasing if there is some external force. Thus, Newton related the force here with change in velocity. Which is actually related with the acceleration. In the previous lessons, we have studied acceleration velocity concept, but the connection of the acceleration with the force is first related by Sir Isaac Newton.